Today I installed the Ubuntu in my main desktop. I will tell how it happened. I was, I think I, yesterday, yesterday I installed the Windows 11 in my main desktop, and in Windows 11 you have the script file, this I think it's the script file that you remove the bad things of your Windows operational system, the copilot, the advertisement, the widgets, the things that pollute the Windows, your operational system. Then I scriptified my Windows 11, and I don't have a Windows 11 license. Because of it, I can't use many things. I don't have the license. The Windows is paid. You need to pay for your license to use the Windows, and the license is $200, $220. It's very expensive. I don't have this money. Then I was thinking install a Linux distribution to enjoy more deep in this computer science world, and use a operational system that I don't have to pay, and a more lighter, a better operational system. Then I thought in Linux Mint, in Zorin, PapaOS, and I'm learning about computer science and becoming a software engineer. And I search, and the best Linux distribution to people that want to work with software, to want to develop software, to want to become a software engineer is the Ubuntu. Because Ubuntu is used in almost every server that we have, is used in many servers. Ubuntu is like a synonym of Linux. The Ubuntu is more famous, is 3 times more famous than every Linux distribution that we have. The Ubuntu is the biggest Linux distribution. The Canonical is a big company that hires people. I searched about the Canonical's jobs, and may I would work in Canonical. The Canonical is the company that made the Ubuntu. Then, okay, I will install the Ubuntu. I thought where is my disk, and install the Ubuntu, and I thought that would be good, but now I started to learn C#, because I have C# at school, and I search in ChatGPT that C# works better in Windows as Ubuntu, because the .NET Core, the .NET framework, works better in Windows. I think because the Windows was created by Microsoft, and the C# was created by Microsoft and is maintained by Microsoft. Then the community around the C# is more Windows adopted. C# is open source, the .NET is also open source, but the community is more Windows. Then because of it, the C# works better in Windows. The C# works in Ubuntu also, but the C# is cross-platform, the .NET Core, but works as well, but isn't like in Windows. Then I don't know then I shrinked my disk and installed the Ubuntu in a partition. I descriptified my Windows 11. To install the Windows 11, I needed to enable the TPM, this thing. Then today I watched many tutorials in YouTube, in ChatGPT, and made the decision to install the Ubuntu. I shrinked my disk, tried to install. Yesterday I made the download of the Ubuntu ISO. Then today I catched my pen drive with Ventoy and the Linux Mint, copied the Ubuntu's ISO, and shrinked my disk and plugged and started to install. Okay, everything okay. I started to install the region English, keyboard Portuguese, name of computer, name of my name, password, the region, which partition, erase the disk, no, don't erase the disk, partition. I only made a partition with 73 gigabytes because this was the max value that I could put, I don't know why, but the max value was 73 gigabytes. Then I did it after installing tal. Then after a week was the installation. Installation began, installing, I was watching a video, and after the installation stopped and occurred a error. And I reported it to Ubuntu, to the canonical. The software made it almost automatically for me. Then after I take a take a photo, and they asked for ChatGPT's help about what was it. And the ChatGPT said that I needed to disable the CSM and enable the Wi-Fi. Then I don't knew that I needed to do it to install the ISO. Then after it, I restarted the PC, I joined the BIOS, I searched for the CSM and the Wi-Fi, I disabled the CSM and enabled the Wi-Fi. Again, boot, Ubuntu, Ventoy, Ubuntu, everything again. English keyboard, everything again. Then I needed to use the partition, to select the partition, and I select the NVMe partition with the 73 gigabytes, next, and installing again. Then it installed, I needed to restart. I removed the USB, the pen drive, and pressed enter. And I was in the Ubuntu's screen. I put my password and enjoyed. I could install the Ubuntu LTS 24.04 in my main desktop with a dual boot. Now I have a Windows 11 and the Ubuntu in my main desktop with a dual boot. Then After it, I started to configure my Ubuntu. I installed the Brave. I run commands in the command line, the sudo apt, the snap apt install Spotify. I installed the Brave. I use the App Store. I download the links. I'm using Ubuntu. I watch the videos. I'm making my school assignment, my geography school assignment in Ubuntu, using the Word in the web browser, but I'm navigating the files. I manage the settings, and now I'm using the Ubuntu. I don't had any problems since now. It's different, but I don't need to really use the terminal. Now the Linux distributions, if you don't want to use the terminal, you don't need, you can use the terminal only if you want, and if you don't want, you can stay your entire life without using the terminal. This isn't a must now. Then I started to enjoy the Ubuntu world. I think that I will continue using the Ubuntu, and if I would like, I will erase my disk and stay only with the Ubuntu. I don't know if it will happen, but I will see. I'm becoming a software engineer and learning about software development, about Kubernetes. No, now I'm starting with Python and other technologies that I like. Linux, I liked it so much. I think that it is very interesting. It's a very valued technology. I liked it so much that I already installed a Linux Mint in my laptop and Ubuntu in my main desktop, and learning Linux with the Ubuntu. Now my focus shift a little bit to geography and other subjects that I have to school because I need to finish my high school. But when I finish these assignments and learn a little bit about C# to enjoy in the pace of my school, in the level of my school, I will back to Python and machine learning, artificial intelligence, this kind of world. I also have assignment to do for my school to the next days to create a chatbot with Python. I have plans to do it. I will watch the Asimov Academy course about how to create a chatbot and make this chatbot. This is good because I need to learn Python and I have a Python assignment to school. This will be very good to do two things that I need to do. Then this is what I did today. I installed the Ubuntu. I configured. I tested. I'm learning Ubuntu. I'm using. I did a school assignment that I don't finish. I watched the videos. I'm using Ubuntu. This is what I did today. Tomorrow I will train for my car license and use Ubuntu again to learn about the Ubuntu. And when I would have more free time, I will learn about the command line, about Linux commands. I will make more videos about Ubuntu and the Linux world because it's a matter that I like it. I hope you liked it. Thank you for your attention. Bye.